Yo, this your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about football for all my football fans out there, man. Um, you know, I did some videos recently talking about, I haven't really followed college football this year that much. Been busy, this semester of school has been really hard on me. A lot of homework, a lot of essays, man. Just been busy with a lot of homework, so I just didn't really have time trying to watch boxing, NFL, do homework, things like that. Just been busy. And I didn't really have time to really watch college football, and I really wanted to come out and study this year's. Because my dad, I'm a Cowboys fan. My dad is Cowboys. We need a quarterback. We need help on defense. We need a lot of things. So I wanted to study this year's quarterback class. I thought it was pretty deep class, and I haven't really watched them. So I wanted to watch these bowl games. Jared Goff, the quarterback for Cal, his bowl game. Paxton Lynch, Memphis quarterback. Cody Kessler out of USC, and then you got Christian Hackenberg. I think he plays January 2nd. Penn State. They're playing I think Georgia. You got the college football playoff, the semifinals. Connor Cook out of Michigan State. He's playing Alabama. Any of you SEC fans, that'll be a good test for Connor Cook. Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma quarterback. He's playing number one Clemson. We get to see these guys on the big stage. And most Cowboys Nation, like I said before, we're looking for a backup quarterback who can hopefully also be our future quarterback. We've had backup quarterbacks: Brandon Wheaton, Matt Castle, Kellen Moore. Don't think any of those guys are going to be the future. So that's what we're looking for. Two birds in one stone, or 2 in 1, however you want to say it. And I've said before, I did a video recently saying that the NFL to help out the players, should the NFL have a developmental league. And if you guys are new to my channel, I might leave the link to that video in the description box, whatever. But because I was like, I didn't think any of these quarterbacks were plug and play. But you can plug these guys in week 1 of the season, 2016 season, they're ready to play. I don't see that. And as I watch these bowl games, my mind hasn't changed at all. It hasn't wavered at all, man. So what about Jared Goff out of Cal, man? He lit up the bowl game. He had 6 touchdowns. I was like, man, he played against Air Force defense. I know there's a person right now who's putting together a highlight reel for Jared Goff, and they're gonna have his highlights from Air Force. I already know it. Now, I'm not knocking Air Force. I'm an Army veteran myself. I did 4 years in the Army before I got hurt. So it ain't knocking the Air Force. I'm just talking about football. He went against Air Force defense. You know what I'm saying? Paxton Lynch in Memphis. He playing against Auburn. He struggled, man. He absolutely struggled. Cody Kessler, USC. Played against Wisconsin. Pretty good defense, you know what I mean? Struggled. And I'm watching these guys, I was like, man, they could use a type of developmental league. I don't see it. But the good thing is, my Dallas Cowboys, we're not looking for a plug and play day one type of starter. We still got Tony Romo. I'm not saying Tony Romo was a great quarterback, best in the NFL. I don't see any quarterback in this draft class coming into the Cowboys training camp and beating Tony Romo out for the starting job. I don't see that at all. None of them. Jared Goff, Paxton Lynch, none of them. They're just not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it at all. So we got this quarterback class who I think they're all kind of even in the same talent level, the same pool. You know what I mean? The number one guy who might be number 1 on your board, talent wise, he's not that different from number 4, number 3, in my opinion. So we're looking for a project. So if we do get a guy, I don't see the NFL having a development league by 2016. So we bring a guy in. That's what we're looking for, because these guys need work, man. When I watch, with Jared Goff. Now, one thing I say about Jared Goff, his deep ball, his accuracy on his deep ball is pretty good. His deep ball accuracy is pretty good. So, see, he's got arm strength, the deep ball accuracy. That's what ESPN tells you. That's why, man, you got to watch. You got to study for yourself. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research. You know what I mean? You got to study these guys for yourself. ESPN say, oh, man, look at the arm strength. He threw it deep. And now the accuracy was pretty good. But just throwing the ball far, that's not arm strength. You know what I mean? What I'm looking for as arm strength is, can you be on the right hash? You know what I mean? Your outside receiver on the left, runs a, say, 18 to 15 comeback. He goes up 18 yards, come back 15, you know, say it's 3rd and 12. Okay, you be on the right hash, you know what I mean, and make that throw. Now, depending on the coverage, you might have the corner over top. You know, you might have the safety underneath covering the flats. You might have the linebacker doing covering any curl routes. You know what I mean, or carrying up the seam. So can you fit the ball in that tight window? That's an NFL type throw. I don't think Jared Goff can do that. You know what I mean? Velocity. You know, I don't see velocity. He can throw the ball far. You know what I mean? I don't see now his deep ball accuracy is pretty good. You know what I mean? Intermediate accuracy is pretty good. I don't see velocity out of Jared Goff. You know, and coming with that spread offense, man, Jared Goff, Paxton Lynch, all these guys, especially those two, the decision making where the ball needs to go, the decision making is made up for you. You know, especially what, you know, people say, what about Paxton Lynch? His completion percentage is right around 70%, like 28 touchdowns, couple of interceptions. I was like, man, a lot of those throws he made were wide receiver screens, quick slants, you know what I mean? Because he was so his mobility due to the read action and up the seam, the tight end is wide open. The decisions are made for you. I'm not saying these guys can't go through progressions, just not a lot of experience. Then when I watched Memphis and Paxton Lynch play against Auburn, when it was time for Paxton Lynch he's 6'7", 250. When it's time for him to stand tall in the pocket and be accurate, couldn't do it. When the window is good tight, I need you to make those accurate throws. Now, Paxton Lynch, he can make all the NFL throws. He's got the arm strength to do it, no doubt about it. You know what I mean? The thing with Paxton Lynch is accuracy. Paxton Lynch can throw the ball from here. He can throw it to the moon, all the way to the moon. Very impressive. Dude, your wide receiver is 10 yards in front of you. Accuracy, man. You know what I'm saying? Accuracy. Throw it to the moon, but your wide receiver's right there. You know what I mean? That's the issue with Paxton Lynch. Because when you're in the gun doing that spread offense, when you're doing your footwork, you're doing, your drop back, you're doing choppy small steps. Because you're already in the gun, so you don't want to take a 7-step drop while you're in the gun. The throw is going to be further. You're making it difficult on yourself. You know, getting understanding, doing 3, 5, 7-step drops, play action, working on your footwork. Not a lot of experience there. You see what I'm saying? All the Carson Wentz, North Dakota State competition. You know, it hasn't played the best competition. North Dakota State. You know, he can make all the throws. Got a big arm. Make all the NFL throws. These guys like Paxton Lynch, man, can throw it to the moon. But you know, the wide receiver standing right. You know what I mean? Accuracy, man. I mean, a lot of people say, oh man, Jared Goff. Like, number one, he's playing against Air Force. Number one, playing against Air Force defense. Now his deep ball accuracy is good. Velocity, I don't see Jared Goff seems like the type of quarterback system. Everything timing, the blocking, when he drops back, everything's got to be. If everything is timed and if the timing of the play in the system is running smoothly, he's very effective. But when it's time for Jared Goff, for him to be the playmaker, progression, anticipation, throw a receiver open, I don't see that. Especially with velocity, I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. Maybe I might be old school. I value a guy who can be under center, do a 5-7 step drop. You know what I mean? Read the defense, pre-snap, post-snap, things like that. You know, cover 2 shell. You know what I mean? Got the 4-2-5 defense thing. I mean, just reading, it's simple football, things like that. That's what I like about Carson Wentz at North Dakota State. He has experience. I mean, I've said this stuff before. Connor Cook out of Michigan State, he has the experience. You know, some of his decision making and accuracy. Sometimes he anticipate and throw guys open. You know, he doesn't jump off the screen at you. You know, I'm gonna watch Christian Hackenberg. You know, Penn State, and as they play Georgia, Baker Mayfield. I talked about Baker Mayfield, man. His footwork needs a lot of work. His footwork needs work, man. Baker Mayfield. Who else? I mentioned Connor Cook, but my mind hasn't been swayed at all. Now, like I said, I haven't watched. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's my first time watching these guys play live. I want to see them play live. How they handle pressure. Now, Jared Goff, I don't think he handles pressure that well, in my opinion. You know, say he's the type, everything's got to be smooth. If it's a 3-step drop, quick slam, 3-step drop, quick hitch, boom, timing, he's good. You know, but if that timing is off, he you know what I mean? This, not necessarily decision making, but the throws can, you know, the accuracy can come and go, especially in tight windows. He doesn't have the arm strength. He's 6'4". I like 6'4", but he's like 210. Can he take a big hit? You know, and I'm not saying he's not tough, but just his frame. You know. I haven't been swayed either way, man. I know a lot of these guys are gonna look at Jared Goff and that big game he had against Air Force in the bowl game. I'm not sold, man. I'm not sold, man. I know these quarterbacks. I mean, when you look at, people always say, man, you don't draft a running back in the first round. They'll dime a dozen. This could be the draft where you do draft a running back in the first round and not a quarterback. You know what I mean? A quarterback is gonna get drafted in the first round. That's just how it is in the NFL. That's just what teams do. You know, but you got no Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, McCaffrey, some Stanford. Arnold. I think he's eligible. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really looked him up, studied him, but I don't know, man. I'm not sold on these quarterbacks, man. I'm not sold. You know, if Cowboys get one, he's a project. Cool. That's what they need. They need work, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. All my football fans, I'm enjoying the bowl game, man. And you know, my mind hasn't wavered at all, man. Not sold at all. I mean, when I was thinking that was just what I had saw and studied them for myself. Now I watch these guys play live in these bowl games. I was like, man, what? Not sold at all. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and let me know what you guys, football fans, and say some of you may disagree. Or Paxton Lynch, he's ready. Jared Goff, that big game he had against Air Force, you don't know what you're talking about, man. 6 touchdowns, you know what I mean? He's ready to go. Hey, I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think, man. Football fans, it's your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.